The 2023 Romania Muscle Fest Pro is this weekend. What an incredible show it will be. We're going to take a look at the complete competitors list, have a look at these guys one by one, and then I'll give you my top 7 predictions. Top 7. I'm still abuzz over the Mr. Olympia event, and I have to restart my engine, and I don't mind, guys. Look at the competitors list. Have a look at number 8. 16? 17, for goodness sakes. That's Horse MD. This is going to be awesome. But without further ado, guys, let's go through these competitors one by one. This is Pavel Baran. He placed 12th at last year's show, the Romania Muscle Fest Pro. So look for him to increase in placings. Looks pretty solid in the conditioning department. Doesn't look like he's missing anything. Competitor number 2, Christopher Berner. He looks solid as far as conditioning is concerned. Haven't seen him in a year. 2022 Worldwide Sweden Grand Prix. He got his pro card. Needs a little bit more balance, I think. But we'll see. Competitor number 3, Antoine Baipus. And he got 8th at the Yamamoto Cup. Last year's Yamamoto Cup. 2022. So he looks pretty solid too. Competitor number 4, Kevin Brucher. And Kevin got 10th at the 2021 Big Man Pro. I believe he got his pro card at the same event, if I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken on that one. Competitor number 5, Roberto Buonomo. And this guy was at the Olympus. Was it the Italian Olympus? He got 10th. So I'd like to see a little bit more improvement in the condition and maybe on the back development as well. Competitor number 6, Vladimir Buruk. And Vladimir got 7th at the Europa Pro just this past year. And that was a pretty tight lineup if you'll remember. So a guy to watch. These guys are all guys to watch. Competitor number 7, Pavel Cervinka. And Pavel, he was at the Olympus, the Mount Olympus as well. He took 15th. And he was good. It was a midsection issue. He was letting her go in Tokyo. Couple of points he was letting her go in Tokyo. Competitor number 8, Samson Dauda. You may be familiar with this guy. He got, I believe it was 3rd at this past show. What was the show? The Olympia? Yes, he got 3rd at the Mr. Olympia event. Yes, the sarcasm. Competitor number 9, Mohamed Foda, and there was no photos of this guy, who was hard to get pictures of this guy on stage, but my soul, I don't usually push Instagram pictures, but this guy is impressive. Wow, don't vote against him. Let us go over to the other side. This is Hamid Yuma. And you probably do recognize this guy. He was a 212 athlete. He got 3rd at the 2021, or 22 rather, Mr. Big as a 212 athlete. He won a show right before that too. I believe he beat Sunit Jadhav, I believe it was, at another event, 212 also. Competitor number 11, Gianluca De Lorenzo. And De Lorenzo placed 7th at the Mount Olympus. It was the Italian Olympus, the 2023. Nathan Diasha won. Ooh, here is Andrea Presti, competitor number 12. Competitor number 12. He placed 12th at the Olympia, which was actually a pretty darn good spot. So watch out for Andrea Presti to maybe win this one. Definitely going to get in there. Beirut Tabani. Wow. What a friggin' show. Pardon my language there. Friggin'. He won the Arnold Classic Brazil. He missed out on the Olympia due to visa issues. I am sure he is going to be jacked. He could win this one. Competitor number 14, Jan Tarok. Been watching this guy for years. He's good. He was at the Legion Sports Fest, I believe, the last time we seen him. He got 12th. Competitor number 15, Giuseppe Zagarella, and he is a men's classic physique division competitor, a pretty darn good one. If I'm not mistaken, he got 2nd a couple of times at the Arnold Classic UK, another show I believe, but yeah, he reeks of open class success. Can't wait to see the transition. Competitor number 16, you may be familiar with this guy. Multiple pro show winner, one of the most, successful bodybuilders of all time in the grand scheme of things, Nathan Diasha. He won the Chirou France, was the last show he won. Of course, he won the Italian Olympus also. Won a bunch of shows. Last, but most certainly not least on everybody's radar, Marcelo De Angelis, Baby Please. But either which way, guys, it's Horse MD, and you can see that he was classic. Now he has been training for open. Can't wait to see that guy. Oh, man. Much like Giuseppe, going from classic to open, but not as much fanfare, I'm sure. I'm sure he feels like, well, hey, I'm doing the same thing. No, I'm saying something. Gonna be a great show, guys. I decided on a top 7 predictions because it's gonna be a tight lineup. And more importantly, your second call out, which we are looking at right now, don't get upset yet. Don't click thumbs down yet. We are looking at, like I said, the second call out, but any one of these guys could place second at this show. Could even, well, I don't know if they could win it. This is a pretty big show, guys. But we have Mohamed Foda. Not exactly sure about him or where to put him, but I know he looks pretty gosh darn serious. And Horse MD. You can't put this guy out of the top calling. He's so popular, and he is a bit of a wild card as well, so that's why I do not have him in my first call-out. Andrea Presti, an Olympian. He is a proven commodity. I think all of these guys are going to have to prove they can defeat a guy like this to, win a pro show of this caliber. This is a Arnold Classic caliber type show. And at the end, we have Volodymyr Burek, and he is one individual not to look past. Any one of these guys could make it into that first call out for sure. But as of now, and I know this might upset a lot of you guys for me putting Horse MD 4th, Andrea Presti 5th, 6th place goes to Mohamed, and Volodymyr gets 7th. And I'm sure there's some Vladimir fans thinking, he's going to win this show. Ditto with Mohamed Foda. Horse MD also. Andrea Presti's, he's going to do good. He's going to do good. He's not going to win the show, but he's going to, he's going to get in there, more than likely get into the second call out. And don't look past him to get into the first call out. So those are my placings for 4th place to 7th. And these 3 studs, these 3 Buckingham Palaces are the reason why none of those other guys are going to get into the first call out. These individuals are some of the best bodybuilders you're going to see today. Nathan Diasha, multiple pro show winner. Samson Dauda. Some people think he's a Mr. Olympia champion. After this past weekend, he got 3rd at the Olympia, the biggest show on earth. Doesn't even need to qualify for next year's Olympia. But he's going to compete for us, the fans, anyway. That's awesome. Gives it a real 1990s feel about this season. And last here but not least, Behrooz Tabani. He is, like Andrea Presti, a proven commodity, yet he hasn't really defeated too many big names yet. So I think this is his chance to see how good he really is. It's like he doesn't even know how strong he is. He's been defeating, I don't want to call them mid-carders, but he's been defeating guys that are not Nathan Diasha or Samson Dauda. Now we get to see these 3 studs go at it, and I'd be a fool to bet against Samson Dauda. I have Samson for the win. I have Nathan Diasha for 2nd, Behrooz Tabani for 3rd. These are predictions, guys. We don't need to, make too much anticipation for this. There's no actual announcement to make. I have Nathan Diasha defeating Behrooz Tabani. It could go the other way. Horse MD could get in here and place 2nd. I do not foresee anybody defeating Samson Dauda. Top 3 Olympian. Are you kidding me? And he is set to look much better. I know the lighting's gonna be better. So right there, he's gonna look better than he did at the Olympia. So I guess all this time, Hattie Shupin is better than we think, because he only appears at the Olympia, and that's when they haul out that bad lighting. But anyway. IFBB is so very good to us. They do no wrong. They do no wrong. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. As always, let me know your top 5, 6. You gotta make it a top 5 at least, because you're gonna want to throw Presty in there, and you have to throw Horse MD. You can't exclude either one of these 3 dudes, these 3 studs. Hit thumbs up, subscribe. Have a great one.